presentation portion for you all. And before passing to our CFO, I would like to highlight 2 pages. The first one is I would like to highlight that we have been impressive growth along the 40 years, and in 2015 we are a big step to change from SCG paper to SCG packaging along the mega trends. And from the last year, we entered to IPO stock market Thailand, and now we are a listed company. And we continue to be growth and accelerate growth to be as a position of integrated packaging solutions. And for the page 9, this is a key message that I would like to talk about, that we are integrated packaging solutions, and we're growing in an organic expansion, and we have an M&P mode. And for the business model, we have solution-based business model, not a cost-plus business model. And our business model is very linked with consumer, market, and client base. And for the since IPO, we deliver earning growth in 2020, and we steady EBITDA margin. And you might see that we have both M&P of Sovi and Propac, and for the ongoing M&P, we plan and others. And for the next part, I would like to pass over to Kun Lache to expand on our strategic growth.
Thanks, Kun Panada, and then good morning, all investors. So continue from IPO, right? I think where we been communicating our aspiration, right, to accelerate our growth, to capture the mega trend, right, to double our revenue size in 5 years, right, both as Kun Panada said, is both through organic and inorganic expansion. So, and also to strengthening and reinforce our unique business model. So if I may start from page 4, I think this probably a kind of a secret recipe, right, behind our strategic execution. In short, we call it a kind of a T model nicknames, right, where it's a combination of horizontal broad offerings, right, for solution and vertical integration. And I think we really design our market segment or consumer segment to be a consumer link. Right, you see on the top, right, this is we cover almost all the industry sector. Right, most of it is a consumer related. Right, the food, frozen food, beverage, FMCG, electronic, or even e-commerce. And this segment already proved itself to be quite resilient, right, against I would say the crisis or even the pandemic, right, that we are facing now. Right, the consumer segment still continue to grow. Right, also they might face a challenge in terms of demand. Right, but anyhow, I think last year we already proved that with this consumer forecast, we've been able to deliver despite the 4% growth, despite the pandemic. So what we plan to do actually over the next couple of years is to actually fortify and replicate our successful G model from Thailand to overseas, particularly in ASEAN. Since in the past 5 years that we have our strategic shift, right, to moving from paper focus to be packaging focus and then solution focus. So we start building, right, and developing our capability, right, to have a full spectrum of product offerings and include some service and innovation. So from this page, right, that you will see that our offering actually start from a primary packaging, right, pretty much most of it is plastic or polymer packaging, right, that used for food contact and direct contact. Right, we also have a display packaging, also called the secondary layer, right, for the shelf display, right, and attract, I mean the consumer interest. And then thirdly, the external layer is a logistic packaging or transportation packaging. So we package and bundle all those, right? Together with the service element, right? Just-in-time delivery, some design service, right? Reliability, and so on. And then package it and offer to customer as a one-stop service. So this really, I would say, is a unique positioning that we have. We are the first mover, right? And at the moment, the only player in the region who can provide, right, this kind of a solution, right, to customer, and really being offered the convenience to customer. In addition to the solution offering, right, we also focus on the operational excellence, supply chain efficiency, right, and cost competitiveness, and that the vertical integration, right, is really giving us that kind of competitiveness and advantage. Right, we have our own, upstream product. So for mainly the papers or packaging paper, right? We also have our own virgin pulp, and also our own recycling center, where we can have a direct sourcing some of our waste paper requirement, and that will help in terms of security of supply, right, and cost, also cost management. So this T model is really, I think, the Thailand, as I mentioned. If we will jump to page 6, this is the roadmap, or the game plan that we want to, and with IPO money, it will help us to be able to accelerate, right, this expansion, and in order to achieve a double-digit revenue growth in this year. So on the left-hand side, already the proven T model, which we already test and prove over the past 5 years, and really get customer satisfaction on that. So what we are doing now, as you probably heard from the recent announcement on Vietnam. So Vietnam, actually, we already achieved this shape of T, especially with the consolidation of SOV, the corrugated box, the display box, and also the Duitan, right, that we hope to close the deal by middle of this year, that we add the rigid packaging capability. So that means that I would say we have quite a comprehensive T shape in Vietnam. We already pretty big in the paper making, that you notice the market share at the top. We already own 35% market share in Vietnam for upstream paper. We already been a number 1 player, with 13% market share in paper box, post SOV. So with that thing for Vietnam, I think the idea going forward is to enlarge this T, right, to enlarge the market share, right, and to go further and develop the solution capability, in order to satisfy our customers. Similarly for Indonesia, right, that we aim to grow the T model. But Indonesia, I would say that we are very big in upstream, right, after Fajar acquisition. Right, our downstream market share is still pretty small. Level of internal integration also still quite low. Right, so the priority is to go downstream. So now we are very active in growing the downstream business, both organic expansion and also through the market consolidation, or here what we call is merger and partnership. In Philippines, we have just upstream paper, but I think that we still doing fine with that, because Philippines is a net import country, right? They're still in short of paper, so being just upstream in the net shortage environment, I think that's gonna be okay. But anyhow, over the long term, we are moving to a downstream. So with this T model, right, that will help enhance the solution capability, and in return, right, there will be create a customer stickiness, I think lock in with customer, and also improve ASP over time. Back to page 5. This is our business portfolio as of where I think 85% of business what we call a packaging chain, right, which comprise of a downstream or the solution, as I mentioned, about 30% of total revenues, that is both in terms of packaging side and also in terms of a paper side. So that really our strategy to maintain both packaging and paper, right, in the portfolio. Right, the 15% of the business that we call fiber chain that start from the virgin pulp and then making the printing and writing paper, which now facing a structural decline. So we are transforming this fiber chain into food service packaging and then food grade paper. I will elaborate to you later. In the middle, that I already highlight to you that our focus will be the consumer link segment. 70% of our customer is sitting in the consumer related. And this is not just about enjoying the consumer mega trend, it's also a high risk diversification, right? Because we